Hello and welcome to NBT Cards, another deck tech video for you. That rabbit's dynamite. It's in the fancy deck box, so you know it's a little more high end, a little more high quality. All right, let's get something out of the way. All right, this was in here. There we go. All right, that was in here, and I switched it out, being a good boy, but I hope things get fixed. I'm just gonna leave it there. I mean, is this really, anyway, all right, got some tokens. Oh, that's why that's there, all right. Some rabbit, soldier, citizen, the monarch, and a little spirit. So there's a little preview of tokens for you. All right, so if I actually get a chance to play this deck, it's a group hug. It's Miss Bumbleflower. Blue, white, green, 1/5. Vigilance. Whenever you cast a spell, target opponent draws a card. Put a +1 counter on target creature. Gains flying until end of turn. If this is the second time this ability is resolved this turn, you draw 2. She is a lovely, gracious host, and eventually one of your things are gonna get crazy and nuts. All right, so boom. Some very high-end lands. These are real and quite nice. That's the top dog right there. That is Pack Fresh. That is really, hey, we pulled that in a earlier video. You gotta go back and check that out. It was our extravaganza of, oh, come on, remember it. Vintage, if I remember correctly. And then some basic lands. You know, we have the plains up here, and then the rest. All right. So, like I was saying earlier, if I ever get a shot to actually play this deck, I'll find some proxies. That's way too much. All right, so in no particular order, I usually do it based off of mana cost. A lot of this is just going to be group hug, fun things. Might as well have some fun, you know? Choose friend or foe. Friend gets to choose a land, and foe sacrifices something. Gaining hexproof. Gotta protect my wonderful host. Here's a big dog that can help us get there. More protection. Big ol' board wipe. This guy's fun. Money, friends, or secrets. For each player chooses money, create a treasure. Chooses friends. 1/1 green, white citizen. For each player, choose secrets. Draw a card. I like it. Sail into the west, starting with you. Return or embark. If returning, each player returns 2 cards from the graveyard to the hand. If embark gets more, or if it's tied, each player may discard their hand, draw 7. I like it. Again, will the council. Starting with you, each player votes for a non-land permanent you don't control. Exile each permanent for the most votes. Dreamtime Whale, because things are going to be cast. He's my pretty boy. He's going to get big. Storyteller, cast a non-creature spell. Each may draw a card. Starting with you, each player may put an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land on the battlefield. Repeat this process until no one. I like it. The idea is hopefully I'm drawing way more than everybody else. Heroic Intervention. Yeah, I know it's Doctor Who, but that's a good card. Can't attack you unless they pay 1. Put a +1. On each creature you control, each opponent may put a +1 on each creature he controls. For each opponent who does, put a +1. Whew! That can get nuts. Tempting offer, search your library, you may search theirs. Whoever does, search your library for a land card, put it in the battlefield. Another tempting offer, choose target creature, put a token, they may put a token, and then for each opponent does, put another token. Ooh, I like those, especially with Miss Bumbleflower. Cool Swords, Hardened Scales. You gotta put that in here. One more +1. Add some more. Our good boy, Ristic Buddy. Cast their first non-creature, giving us more. Counter target, non-creature spell. Go ahead and have some treasures. Keep casting stuff. The Diplomat. Opponent attacks with creatures. If 2 or more of those are attacking you, draw a card. Whenever they cast their second spell, draw a card. It's all about card draw, baby. Put a bribery counter. Those with bribery counters cannot attack or block. Karma's Will. Big knockout blow there. 20-toed Toad, just because it's another win con. Tempt with bunnies. I like that. That's fun. We put a vow counter on each creature. They can't attack you. So, a fun little board wipe. Only during the declare blocker step. Remove all attacking creatures from combat and untap them. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Each of those creatures attacks the combat if able. They can't attack you or planeswalker you control. So, that kind of, it reminds me of the, oh, come on, brain, remember Mel Brooks movie, the Western, Blazing Saddles, where they, whew, yeah. Show and tell. Again, hopefully I'm outrunning everyone. Oh, Smothering Tide, our friend Soul Ring. Quain, the Meddler. This is probably the first thing that's going to go back out for Mana Crypt, if Mana Crypt ever goes back in. At the beginning of each player's, draw an additional card, maybe play additional land. Like, hey, we're all friends here, we're all buddies. Can attack, Council's Dilemma, wild or free, reveal the top cards and reveal a creature card for each wild vote. Put them on the battlefield, and you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield for each free vote. So, really, it's gonna be fine either way. There's our boys, Feldergriff. So, the questing Feldergriff with his cute little cape. He can get nuts. I like him. I like both. Offering, where our friends can make stuff and we get to too. Another, like, oh geez, things are getting out of hand. Court of Grace gets to become the monarch, creating spirit tokens, becoming the monarch, +1 counters. Each, more drawing. Another big finale. Counter target creature spell, giving something, just like the Arcane Denial. The Prodigy, I love this card. This is so cool. Whenever they cast a non-creature spell with less than his power, draw a card. And then whenever a creature you control or enters, if that creature has greater power, give him a +1. So just give him a little more. Ooh, more cards. All right, Teferi's Protection. Another, here we go. Ingenious Master. I like this. It may play a blue and 2. If it was, you draw 3 cards and the opponent creates 2 treasure tokens and they scry 2. If it wasn't paid, you can just draw. So this is the only kind of selfish part of the group hug. Prosperity. Everybody loves a little prosperity. Choose an opponent. You and each create a tree folk. And then, or choose an opponent, you and that player creates X1 green elf. Or our good friend, Ristic Study. The Advocist. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player may put 2 +1 counters on creatures they control. If they do, creatures that player cannot attack you or planes you control. Yeah, I like it when they, go smack someone else. At the beginning of your end step, for each player, put a +1 counter on up to 1 target creature. Each creature with 1 or more counters on it can attack or planeswalker using control must pay X. Same thing. Can't attack you. I've always liked this card a lot, and this actually fits here. 2/3 for 2. At the beginning of each player's draw step, they may draw an additional card. If they do, suppose they cast it this turn, cost 2 more. Hopefully, I'm outrunning them, and it's not a big deal. And it does say May, right? May. So if I need the mana, I don't have to do it. Our little Temple Bell, drawing a card. Propaganda. Innkeeper's Talent is fantastic in this. Grand Abolisher, hey, don't mess with me. Everybody lives. Woo, doubling the +1 counters. +1 counters. That's also a candidate to maybe go out for Mana Crypt, but he can get big. Wizard class, perfect for this. Draw 2 cards. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1. You have no maximum hand size. That's quite tasty. And, you know, a little Pongify for, wow, that's dumb. Get out of here. Well, comment down below. Let me know what I'm missing. Is there other fun group hug things that I'm forgetting? Am I ever going to get to put that guy back in? Am I? I don't know. Miss Bumbleflower is ready to serve you a butt whooping. All right, let me know if there's other stuff I need to put in here, or other themes, or other thoughts, or something else that would be fun in here. All right, we will see you another time. Bye.